so glad I'm out here. Woo! Ah! Let's do it. What is that? I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. Hey guys, back out in the bush in a completely new area this time. I'm down in Kaimanawa Forest Park. Never been here before. I've wanted to come here for a long time. I just never have, but yeah, from videos and photos I've seen from other people, it looks pretty epic. I'm doing a 3-day hike, starting on the Urchin track, heading to the Waipakahi river where I'm going to camp there tonight, and then tomorrow I'll make my way up to Thunderbolt Range along the middle range route to Waipakahi hut, where I'll stay there for the second night, and then we'll take the Umakadikari track out. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty epic trip. It's a bit cloudy, but I think the weather's supposed to be alright, and hopefully I get some good views when we get above the bush line over the next few days. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks for sticking around. This area is some really nice beech forest. It's a nice change of scenery. Is this the mountain cabbage? Cabbage tree on steroids? Now I could be wrong, but through the trees there, I think that's Ruapeu. If not, it's one of the other mountains. You can just see it through the trees. That's pretty cool. I just happened to glance through the trees and just saw this mountain sticking up, so yeah, we should get better views of it once we get to the tops, which will be really awesome, provided it's not too cloudy, but I'm hoping at some point within the next 3 days we'll get some good views. That's the plan anyway. Anyway, just still hiking. Currently going up to the Urchin Trig, and from there we'll work our way down to the Waipakahi river. My boots almost blend in perfectly. We're coming out of the bush up onto the tops. This is awesome. Alright, I made it to Urchin Trig. It's a bit windy up here and the views aren't the best. It's a bit cloudy, but it's not bad. It's still pretty spectacular. It was a bit windy on the tops, but that was Urchin Trig. It's not very high, I only think it's about 700 and something meters. We'll be getting a lot higher tomorrow, over double that, so yeah, it's going to be pretty epic. Views weren't the best today, hopefully they'll be better tomorrow. But now we're working our way down towards the Waipakahi River. It's a good adventure so far. I've got no idea where I got 700 meters from, but the trigger there, that's 1,392 meters. So I'll still be getting higher than that tomorrow, but I really have no idea where I pulled 700 from. Also, it's a bit windy up here. Love it. Woo! I do love it up above the bush line. It's really amazing. You're able to see the lie of the land, all the ridges and valleys, and yeah, it's just awesome up here. A nice different perspective from being in the bush, and it's also reminding me a lot of being in South Island earlier this year. Yeah, so glad I came over here. Pretty sure that's Waipakahi River down there. Animal bone. Probably a deer or something. Can make like a scraper out of these. Pretty cool. There's a sign. Begun the descent down, heading into the bush line now. Burl. Possum poo. Made it to the river. There's heaps of deer poop all over the ground. Loads of it. Just having a quick sit down, gonna have a drink of water and check the map. But yeah, we're basically here. I've just got to find the camp spot now. Okay, I'm going to cross the river and I'm going to go upstream until I find a suitable spot to camp. I have to go that way anyway tomorrow, so yeah, I'll find a campsite on one side of the bank or another. But yeah. There's even a horse out here. Heaps of horse crap. Pretty cool old sign. Cool little camp here. Big fire pit. Pitch my tent. This camp spot's definitely an option, but I'm just going to go up a bit further. I've got heaps of time. I'm in no rush, and yeah, I just want to explore a little bit further up. I'll be heading this way anyway tomorrow, but I'll see if there's any other campsites, but that one's pretty good. I'm seriously considering staying there. There's so much horse poo. Ridiculous. It'd be so cool if I saw one. Man, this river is beautiful. Crystal clear. Here's some rapids. So glad I'm out here. Woo! So there's another river crossing back to the other side. I then think it comes back onto this side eventually. But yeah, I'm just going to turn around and head back to the other campsite. Just going to clear the ground away of any sticks and stuff. I've got a ground sheet for my tent, but if I can avoid pokies by moving them, I will. All the components of my tent, the tent body itself, stakes, pole, and ground sheet. The ground sheet's this piece of polycro. It's basically like plastic, but it's not the most durable, but it'll definitely help Good thing it's not windy, because otherwise this would be all over the show. I let the slightest breeze lifts it up, so I want to get the tent laying out and to weigh it down. Got the tent all set up. It went a lot smoother than last time. Still not perfect though. But yeah, no, pretty good. Alright, camp's all set up. I'll give you a quick tour. So we've got the Intense Outdoors Odyssey, one person. Got that polycro ground sheet like I said. And then just in the vestibule here, got my pack, rain cover, food and cooking. And then inside I've got clothes, that's camera gear. We've got a pillow, finally got a new pillow, so happy about that. Head torch, sleeping pad and sleeping bag. And yeah, that's it. That is my setup for tonight. I haven't pegged out the guy lines. I might do if the wind picks up, but for now they're right. Evening guys, I've just been hanging out, went for a little walk, a little wander down the river, and yeah, it's quite nice. There's a bit of a breeze picking up. My tent's not in the best spot. The wind kind of hits the door a little bit, but it's not huge wind, and it's only the odd breeze every now and again, so I'm hoping it'll be alright. But just in case I did put out the guy lines, just for a bit of extra security. Anyway, it is time for dinner, so I'm gonna get the little BRS stove cranking. A great little cook kit this. It's my Barrett Outdoors titanium cup. I can fit a 110 gram gas canister in there, and my stove and lighter and pot scrubber and everything I need. Cheers, guys. The weather's packing in. There's a little bit of rain in the air. I think it's time to get inside the tent. Alright guys, I've crawled inside the tent. Just gonna hang out here for the rest of the night. Yeah, if anything interesting happens, like my tent collapses or anything, I'll be sure to let you know. Rain's picked up a bit. Hopefully it'll clear by the morning. The weather was looking a little iffy for this trip. Mostly just cloudy, maybe the odd shower though. There is supposed to be a bit of sunshine, I think, so hopefully it'll clear and I'll get some good views when I'm up on the tops. But, you know, I just want to come down here finally, and yeah, I'm just glad it's not absolutely hoeing down or anything. It's not raining now, it was just a little shower, so that's all they were really calling for anyway. So yeah, no, it'll be all good. I'm enjoying it either way. It's actually raining quite a bit now. I'm hoping it'll just like rain itself out and we'll have beautiful weather tomorrow. It's highly unlikely, but yeah, nah. Tent's holding up though, I'm nice and dry in here, which is good. And yeah. Hi guys, so it's 1:45 and I woke up to hearing something outside, like my pot being nudged. Turn on my light, there's a possum in my vestibule. I didn't get any video or photo or anything, I just scared it off, but that's crazy. I've never had anything like that happen. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's funny as. Anyway, whoa, rain's not stopped. It was raining quite a bit. But anyway, I'm going back to bed. Good night. Damn possum stole my whole food bag. Fuck off! It's my food bag, leave it alone. Morning guys. It was a very interesting night, I'll put it that way. Possum stealing my food. It just constantly raining. I've packed up all my sleeping gear and stuff. I'm about to crawl out of the tent and make some breakfast. It's not raining, which is nice. Yes, very nice. But no, didn't sleep the best. And yeah, the weather's probably not going to be best today, which is a bugger. The weather is crap. I don't really know what to do. Thought the weather was going to be better than this, and yeah, it's still misting right now, so I'm just going to get back in the tent, but oh, this is garbage. There's no point in even getting up to the higher tops because I don't get a view. I don't know what to do. The river's higher as well. Not even sure if I'll be able to cross it further down. I'm just going to quickly boil some water for oats for breakfast. Cheers, guys. Better than cold soaked oats. Just gonna shut this door because it's still misting a little and all packed up. You can see the dry spot where the tent was. Yeah, it's misting quite hard now. Not quite raining, but misting a decent bit. I'm going to throw this camera away, just going to chuck it in my bag and get going. I'm going to start hiking upstream. Hopefully we can cross, we'll see. If anything happens, I'll bring you back. I honestly don't think it's safe to cross this river. Yeah, there's a couple of places to cross along here, but it just does not look that safe, to be honest. I'm going to head back down to the river crossing I did yesterday and see if I can cross back there, work my way back up to the top where I was yesterday, and then I'll take the track that goes over to Waipakahi. From there I can work my way to the hut. This section looks a bit more manageable. Let's go for it. Alright, we're about halfway, but this is the deepest section, so I gotta be real careful crossing here. There's definitely more water than yesterday, that's for sure. Alright, I've made it to the other side. I've just got to work my way around these trees to the bank there. It's definitely a lot deeper. Yeah, that other river crossing up there would have been impossible. Would have been way too dangerous. Feet are a bit numb now. That water's cold. Anyway, now we've got this steep climb up to the tops, and then we'll go from there. 2 hours to the summit. Let's do it. Nice view. Can see heaps. See, this is why I come up here, for views like this. It just takes your breath away. Oh yeah, no, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, not the weather I planned to do this hike in. I knew it was iffy coming out, but I thought I'd get away with it. But it's all good though, it gives me a chance to test some gear and my setup and everything, and yep, I'll know what works. I'll know what works and what doesn't by the end of this trip. Anyway, still climbing up. Still got a bit to go. We're above the bush line now. Just got a bit of a climb up to the top where the junction is. Not too much further. Is this horse poo all the way up here? Looks pretty small, but it might be horse poo. That's high as. Alright, we're heading to Waipakahi hut. 5.5 to 7 hours. And this is the view. Let's do it. And the weather's really packed in. Back down to the bush we go. Popping back out of the bush. Stop for a quick break in this little sheltered bit. I'm away from the wind, but now I just need to stop for a minute and have a drink and a snack. Keep going soon. That's the junction for Waipakahi hut, or the road end, or the track I just came down. It's absolutely freezing up here. I'm cold as, soaked to the bone. Now, it's a similar time either way to the hut or to the road, but the hut follows exposed ridge tops all the way along, whereas it's only about another kilometre until I get to the bush line. So I'm going home. This is pretty dangerous, to be honest. I do have my GPS and SOS and everything. I have reception and I've let the family know, but I'm going home because this is just ridiculous. I wasn't expecting the weather to be like this. I just gotta get off these tops and down to the bush. I was hoping to spend another night in here. This place is awesome, but no, in this weather, I'm just gonna go home. I have cramp in both my legs and it hurts a lot. Into the bush we go now. Should be a bit more sheltered, hopefully, but less exposed. That's blue sky right there. There's a stitch up. I was freezing up top, it was horrendous. And I get down here and we've got blue sky. There we go. I did 14.5 kilometers. I'm down at the car park now. The only problem is my car's over at Urchin car park, so still got about a 2 kilometer hike to get over there, but it's all good. The weather's alright now. One thing I definitely need to upgrade is my rain jacket. Can't even call it a rain jacket anymore. It just soaks through, wets out. Yeah, I just get drenched. Doesn't do a job anymore, it's basically just a windbreaker. So yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my rain jacket. If anyone's got any suggestions, I'd love to hear them because I've got no idea what I'm looking for. So well, I just checked the map. Turns out it's not 2 kilometers to my car, it's 5. So yeah, hopefully someone will drive along here and I can get a ride, but that's highly unlikely. Alright, got another 5 kilometers to go. Well guys, back in the car, done about 20 kilometers today. It wasn't the trip I wanted it to be, but hey, the weather had different plans. I basically ended up doing the U2U loop and camping at Waipakahi River. So next time I get the chance and the weather's good, I'll definitely be coming back and doing the route I was going to do. It's been a great trip though. I could have continued on to the hut, but it just wasn't safe being up there in that weather. And I was getting pretty cold as well, so I think it was the right call to come down and yeah, I'll do it another time. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I still had a great time despite everything happening. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.